Get off the rat wheel.
I just want to let everybody know that today is proof positive that nothing can stop us. Nothing. Nothing high, nothing low, nothing wide, nothing can stop us. Let me just ask, is there anybody here today who's grateful? Is there anybody over there grateful? If you want to be great, you got to be what? I am so thankful to be here today. There are no words to express my gratitude. I am thankful for all the leaders in this company. I'm thankful for the corporate staff. I'm thankful for all of the reps who made it and the sacrifices and the miles that you went and the driving and the planes and the bus and the shuttle, the ferry. We got to become creative to survive in this environment. I want to say that I'm especially thankful to my wife. You are the epitome of a phrase that I've heard thrown around so loosely for so long, ride or die. I used to think that you were like my right hand, but I'm proof positive now that you are my right hand. And you're my left as well. And I'm grateful for you. I could not do this journey without you. The team could not do it. And I'm thankful that with everything that we've had with these changes, for every no, there's a misnomer. All right, everybody, you know we got a lot to cover and never have enough what? There was a man, an older man. He was super wise, super smart. Had all the answers for everything. And a kid came up to the man, and the kid said to the man, I want to test you to see how smart you are. So he walks up to the old man and seemed to have all the right answers, and he has a bird in his hand. And the bird is behind the kid's back. And he walks up to the old man, and he says, old man, I've got a bird in my hand, and I just want to see how wise you are. He says, is the bird alive, or is he dead? The kid thought to himself, if the old man said the bird was alive, he'd smash him in his hand and break his neck and prove the old man wrong. If the old man said that the bird was dead, he would pull the bird out and show the old man life and say, aha, gotcha. The old man hesitated, and the young boy thought that he was confused and would definitely give the wrong answer because the young boy could not see how the old man could respond the right way. And the old man looked at the young boy and said, that bird's life is in your hands. I want to tell everybody here today that your success in this business is in whose hands? It's in your hands. But you have got to prepare. In any journey that you go on, there is a preparation process. Preparation demands, success demands preparation. Noah was building an ark, never built an ark before. Never knew what a boat was, never saw an ocean. And here he is, God is having a conversation with him saying, go build me an ark. And after Noah asked all the questions to figure out what it was, he then had to get the dimensions. He had to get tools that he never used before. Are y'all with me? And here we are like Noah. And you got to understand that we too go through times that we have to prepare. It is what we prepare for in times of peace is what we will do in times of war. Remember when you were in school and they tell you that during the fire drill, you go out this way to that exit and go down those stairs? Y'all remember that? And whenever the bell rang, you would do that thing over and over again. They used to have a commercial. It says, if you see smoke, stop, drop, and roll. Y'all still remember that. So when we see smoke, we know exactly what to do. This business is no different different. We have to always prepare, because what we prepare for and what we think about is what we will do. And that's why we're here prepared. Now, if you're going to build an ark that you've never built before, you need to recruit what? You got to get help. Noah didn't build the ark by himself. We all do know that, don't you? A lot of people helped build that boat. He had cousins that helped build the boat, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, strangers, people passing by. A lot of people contributed to Noah's success and his ability to build the boat. The Bible says even the Son of God came to earth and he recruited help. The Bible says that he went and got a few fishermen. Right? And he said he got 12, and the 12 got 12, and they became 24. They got 12, became 36, 30, got 12, became 48. By Acts chapter 3, there are 2,000 people. By Acts chapter 5, there's 5,000 people, because the Son of God said, I need somebody to help me. Now, Lisa, why did the Son of God get people to help him? He could have did it by himself. But what he knew is if he got other people engaged in the process, they too would take ownership of what needed to happen. Each one of us here has to take ownership in our business regardless of the help that we get. But where do we start our help process? Where do we start getting our help? We start with who? Start with your family. Didn't Noah start with his family? Where are the preachers in here? Dr. Jones? Who did he start with? His family. He got his sons. Right? And the reason he went to his sons first, he says, because they know me, they love me, and they trust me. And he says, I need you to do me a huge favor. Isn't that what he did? He said, I'm building a boat. I know you don't know what a boat is, but trust me. And follow me. Your family has had enough experiences with you that if it works out, they're happy to be a part of it. And if it doesn't work out, they're happy to sort of catch you while you fall. Am I right? So in any great endeavor that you're going to do, start with who first? Your family. Do y'all know Jesus had 4 brothers and 2 sisters according to the Bible? And of the 4 brothers and 2 sisters, we know of 2 that became followers. One of them, his name is James, and he wrote the book of James. And the other one's name is Jude, and according to the record that they wrote, according to the church fathers, Jude became a follower after the crucifixion. Some of your family gonna wait and see how it worked out for you. They're gonna wait and see if you rise again, and then they'll join. Jude's real name was Judas, but he didn't like the kind of caption that went along with that, so he changed his name to Jude. And right there, right before the Bible was over, he steps in and he puts his moniker. He agrees to sign on and put his 5-link shirt on right toward the end. So we start with our family. Now, Noah had never built an ark before. He didn't know the measurements. He didn't know what to do with the wood, and God gave him instructions. The Bible says he not only got instructions on what kind of wood to use, he got instructions on what kind of glue to put the wood together with, and he got exact measurements. What would have happened if Noah made the first plank of wood a foot too long or a foot too short? What would have happened if Noah's son says, listen, I'm going to try it this way. I'm going to do it differently. I know y'all got a plan, and I know you got training, but I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to do newspaper ads. I'm going to do radio ads. I'm going to do a message in a bottle. I'm going to put things in balloons. I'll send out pigeons and smoke signals, and I'll be drums to build my business. What you have to understand is that we have a clear and simple what, everybody? You got a plan. Stick to the plan. And the reason Noah was able to stick with the plan is that he trusted the person that gave him the plan. You've got to trust, right? I was able to trust my plan. I had Tupac the Record. Done. Easy plan, man. He's done it before. I didn't have to reinvent the wheel, right? I had Coach K. They don't call it Coach K for nothing, right? It ain't just that lady K, it's Coach K. That means I can train you, I can teach you. Do what I do, follow my steps. When I move, just like that. We do two things in this business. We get business partners and so follow the plan. Now, you've got to endure the tests. There will be tests and trials as you build this business. Am I right? All of us will have a trial, and all of our trials are our size. Y'all remember Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Right? She was looking for the thing that was her size, the bowl that was her size, the bed that was her size. Whatever problem that you run up against, Michelle, you're going to get one your size. Right? I can't handle Tupac's problems. Right? He's got more capacity than I do. We all have different capacity, and we're going to have to endure a trial that is uniquely ours. Is that all right? Now, on the boat, what kind of things did Noah run into? Cabin fever, motion sickness. Those animals start stinking. They start making noises in the middle of the night. You can't get peace. We ran into things just like Noah, right? What we got? Taxes, child support, people sick, cars breaking down, your car not working. You know what I'm saying? Things happen in this business. People giving up on you, right? We're going to run into all of those kind of things as we build our business just like Noah. You are not the first. Solomon says that there's nothing new under the sun. Now, you got to expect people to quit. Remember I told you not everybody who helped build the ark got on the ark. The Bible says how many people got on the ark? 8 people. Expect some people to quit. I'm actually surprised when people don't quit nowadays. I am so used to that. Noah, when he looked around and saw his kids were still there, his wife was still there, he said, y'all still here? What Noah was doing was unpopular. He knew it was different than a 9 to 5. He was an independent contractor. Are you with me? He was doing something that everybody thought would fail because they had never seen anybody do it and have success. Right? Just like us. Noah can relate. He had to turn in his 1099 at the end of the year, just like the rest of us. But despite all of the challenges that he ran into, Noah continued to share the vision. Why do you think we're here now? I've never been to Savannah before. Right? We share the vision. That's why we show the lifestyle videos. That's why we'll drive a BMW or drive a Bentley or get a fancy watch. We are trying to give you a vision. I remember Tupac the Record says, if you don't have a vision, take mine. Live on my vision until you have your own. And don't let anybody sort of kid you with the fake it till you make it. Yeah, we all fake it till we make it. I saw my baby when she learned to walk, she teetered and she tottered, but she wouldn't fall down. We have got to step into shoes that are bigger than us until we can stand on our own. Is that all right? So we share the vision. We go on these trips and we send back pictures so you can imagine yourself in Dubai. So you can imagine yourself in Europe on a cruise. So you can imagine yourself in some exotic island. That's why we do it. We are sharing the vision. Don't you know that when you give somebody a vision, it causes them to have inspiration? And once they have that inspiration, they believe that they can do it themselves. And inspiration becomes words, and words become thoughts, and thoughts become actions, and actions bring about our success. Is that all right? Oh, this one is great. A vehicle of delivery will be subject to rain and storm. Anything that you've ever got on, any passenger vehicle, is subject to some sort of storm. The plane, subject to storm. Uber, subject to storm. Bike, subject to storm. They test that stuff. There's an inspector. He makes sure that this plane can make it through the storm. Right? And do you know that you guys have a lot of trust in the vehicles that you take? When you all got in the Uber this morning, you didn't stop and ask the Uber driver for his license. You didn't ask him for his driving record. You didn't ask him for proof of insurance. You got on, you paid the fare, and you took the ride. You don't even know if he took you the shortest direction. But you had faith in the Uber guy. How many of y'all took a plane here and didn't see the pilot? We've gone on cruises and we've never seen the captain. We've turned on light switches every day and we don't know if the electrician was a drunk. You hit that switch and he's a drunk, you can get shocked. But just like with those situations, we have to learn how to have faith in our faith. Have trust in our trust. We have to go through things enough times that no longer we have to think about it anymore. Nobody thinks about will the light switch come on. We just start asking, where's the switch? If I can get to the switch, it'll come on. Are you with me? We go through these things and we practice it over and over again like Mr. Miyagi in the Karate Kid. We just do it over and over. How many nationals have you been to? 10? 15? 20? Right? You been to 5? 25. Wow, 25. That's more than me. Listen, we come here because we are learning and we will get it right. We are going through the process of building. Our ships are subject to rain and storm. Everybody's ship. Now, Noah had never seen rain before. Can you imagine he has this conversation with God, and God says to him, I want you to build me a boat. And Noah says, what's a boat? And after God explains what a boat is, God comes back and Noah says, why do I need a boat? Right? What's the boat for? Never been in this situation before. God said, because I'm sending rain. And Noah says, what's rain? God says, it's water. And Noah says, I drink water all the time. I wash with water, I swim in water, I wash the clothes with water. And God says, no, not a drop of water. I'm going to send a lot of water. He said a drop of water, a cup of water will save you, but a deluge will kill you. And these things pile up a little bit at a time, one drop at a time. And what became familiar is now unfamiliar, and what is now safe becomes deadly. You ever had a problem that comes from nowhere? One thing with rain, it comes from the top down. And with rain that comes from top down, you can shelter yourself. You can put an umbrella, because you know it's coming from up there. If you can get under something, if you can get out of the way, you're safe. But God explained to Noah, this rain is different. It's going to come from the top down and from the bottom up. And it will keep coming. And he says, this is why I've given you an ark, so when the storms come, you'll be safe. On January 1st of 2015, we had a car accident, and in the car accident, my oldest daughter was knocked unconscious. My wife broke her pelvis. My youngest daughter broke her neck in 5 places. They left her skull wide open for 14 days just to see if she'll get a blood clot. And as I'm seeing her, I can see her brain because they don't want to close it back up, because if she gets a blood clot, they can't sort of open it up fast enough to stop her from having an aneurysm. And so I watched her day after day after day and never thought I would experience that. You too will experience rain. It's coming. I don't care how bright it is. I don't care that everything appears that it's going to be all right. Sooner or later, rain will come. But guess what? You'll make it through the rain. Just when you made it through the rain, something that you are familiar with, because we're familiar with rain. Are you with me? Noah got used to rain. Rain didn't even scare him after a while. The Bible says that he was on the water for almost a year. After a while, he said, it's just rain. I'm still here. I'm still standing. You with me? Noah feeling good about rain now. Rain is not as bad as he thought it would be. Are you with me? But God said, I'm going to introduce something else. You're no longer afraid of the rain, but what about thunder? Rain, you know it's coming from the top or the bottom, but thunder, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know how to stop it. It's all around you at the same time. There's no way you can prepare for thunder. You can't even see it. Sometimes if you can see the problem, you can deal with it. If I can see the court notice If I can see the doctor's report, you with me? If he tells me I got X number of days to live, I can prepare. But some things you can't prepare for, and you're so stuck that you don't even know which direction to do or to go. That's thunder. On March 3rd, 2017, my dad died. It was the national before the last national. He died in Atlanta, and we happened to be coming to Atlanta for the nationals, and I went to the funeral, and then I showed up. You'll have rain, and just when you think that you have conquered rain, thunder will come. Now, the scariest thing that Noah ran into was lightning. Lightning was super scary. Do you know why? Noah was on a boat. The boat was made out of wood. Wood plus lightning equals fire. What do you do when the only vehicle that you have to get to safety, if it catches a blaze, where do you go then? He's got all of these people who are counting on him. Miss Noah, the boys, their wives, the animals. Everybody is counting on this boat to make it through. The other thing about lightning is, by the time you see it, it's too late. You can't outrun it. Lightning is synonymous with speed. It is destructive. It cuts through anything and everything, and no matter how strong you think you are, it'll cut through you like a hot knife through butter. And so Noah experienced lightning, and on January 6th of 2018, this is how we began our new year. My sister was 50 years old. We celebrated her 50th birthday on her and her twin. They celebrated it together. And every year of my life, I've always seen her. You ever had somebody in your life and you cannot ever remember them not being there? And she was always there, Kurt. I mean, always. I mean, from the time I was in the diaper to the training wheel, she was always there. There's nothing like losing a sibling who was always there. Now, one thing about lightning, unlike rain, right, which comes from the top down and the bottom up, and unlike thunder, that it is all around you, lightning cuts through darkness, and when the lightning comes, it brightens everything around it. A nice flash of lightning will turn the darkest night into the brightest day. All of a sudden, when the flash of lightning comes, you can focus. For a minute it's bright, for a minute you can see which way to go, and for a minute you can reset your compass, yes? We need lightning. Lightning tells us reset. Lightning tells us now I know which way to go. I couldn't see a minute ago, but I can see now, lightning. So once you've got with your rain, and you think you got that conquered and you on top of the water, thunder's coming. And once you are comfortable with the noise and the rattling, and thunder is like God banging on your roof. He's knocking on the roof of your world. That's what thunder is like. And once you get used to that banging and you're able to put your elbows in your ears, he said, I got something else for you, lightning. So your lightning's coming. It's coming. And so my sister died, and we celebrated it. We celebrated her life, but we also knew that it was a wake-up call. Don't you know when you get in a car, it is like getting in a missile? The average car is 6,000 pounds, going 50 to 60, 70 miles an hour. You are a human missile. Never take for granted every time you get in the car. Are you with me? You may never get out. And I'm not saying this in case you might die. I'm trying to tell you to get ready just in case you might live. We take for granted when we eat that the food won't kill us. Nowadays, you catch a cold and you'll die. This food thing is something else. It ain't natural. Now, I told you storms will pass. Matter of fact, there's a verse in the Bible that says it came to pass. Did y'all know that? There's literally, Dr. Jones, you know the verse, right? Pastor McKnight, you know the verse. There's a verse that literally says it came to pass. Every problem that we have every problem has a season. Every problem has a reason. It comes, but it won't last always. Trouble don't last always. You're either going in a storm, or coming out of a storm. We're all in different storm phases. But the storm will pass. Can you imagine the animals? They didn't like it on the boat. But what choice did they have? The animals had to learn to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. They had to become comfortable with rocky nights. They had to become comfortable with noisy days. They had to become comfortable with not having enough space. They had to become comfortable. You think that I think coming here is comfortable for you? This is very uncomfortable. Your plane ticket, your hotel, rooming with strangers, some of you is not comfortable. Taking off time from work, and everybody's asking you, did you hit SVP yet? Did you hit ND yet? Did you hit ED yet? Did you hit ET yet? Do you notice the people who left your business, they're always the ones peeking in on your Facebook page to see if you turned yet? I mean, they're literally trying to validate their own position, their own decision based on your success. And they don't peek in to mean you good, they peek in to mean you harm. You know? They peekers. But here's the deal. The Bible says in Acts chapter 27, there was a man named Paul, the apostle. He was on a boat with some men. They were headed to Rome. And Paul says to them, except you stay with the ship. You want to survive? Stay with the ship. Your best chance of surviving is with the ship. How many of y'all can swim forever? Sooner or later, the boat will die. Trouble won't last always. Those animals may have got a drop of water or two on them, but they were grateful that they were on the boat. Anybody here grateful to be on the boat? Storms will pass. Just stay afloat. Some of y'all been here 25 nationals. Stay afloat. 26. 36. It came when you came. Just stay afloat. Sometimes it's rocky, but it won't always be as rocky as it has always been. Is that all right? Stay afloat. Just as they gave me this topic for nationals that I was supposed to train on surviving adversity while you build your ark, as I was planning to come to nationals, I got the word that a young man was hit by a drunk driver. Are you hearing me? He was hit by a drunk driver on last week, Saturday. The drunk driver hit him at over 80 miles an hour. He was at a light. He hit him so hard that the driver came out the back window and all of the wheels came off of the car. So I get the call, that's your cousin. And the family said, we need you to speak for the funeral. The funeral was supposed to be on Wednesday, and because it was short notice from Saturday, the funeral home pushed it to Thursday. I said, I've got to be here because I need to be here, but I've got to be there too. You know what I mean, Lisa? Some days, you got to be here. This is important, but this is important. So my ride or die, she said, we could do both. We'll figure it out. We had plane tickets, had to change it. She said, we got to drive. There's no way that we can make it to New York and try to get back to Savannah. Savannah's not like Atlanta. It's not like Orlando. It's not like Houston. Y'all know what I mean. You just can't jimmy rig into this one. So we leave yesterday morning at 2 or 3 in the morning, and we drive and we do the funeral. It's a 4-hour drive from Maryland to New York. We do the funeral. We don't just show up, we do the funeral. Sometimes you got to do more than show up. So at the funeral, we reminded everybody that you need to make your calling and election sure. If you don't get anything else from this training today, if you didn't know who Noah was and not afraid of rain, know that you need to make your calling and election sure. Not for tomorrow, for today. Is that all right? So we came back from New York and drove all the way back home 4 more hours. That's 8 hours starting yesterday morning. And I said, babe, we still got to go to Nationals. So she warmed some food and we jumped back in the car. She said, let's go. We drove 13 hours after we got back home to be here with you. The only reason I'm telling you the story is not for applause or for congratulations. I'm just trying to tell you that your rain will come. Your thunder will come. Your lightning will come. It comes to all of us. But despite your rain and your lightning and your thunder, you've got to commit. Commitment means that you will do what you said you would do, even when the feeling that you had when you said that you would do it is long gone. So, as you know, the Bible says that after the rain had come, after the storms had come, and after the lightning and the thunder, the Bible says that God gave them a promise. He gave them a rainbow. And he says, my rainbow is a promise that I will never destroy mankind again by water. He gave us a promise. He said, I'm a promise keeper. He said that I'm not a man that I would lie. But guess what? Here's our promise. Here's the promise. After the rain, we get an SVP. And after the rain came the thunder. And after the thunder, there was an SVP. And after the thunder came lightning. And after lightning, there was an SVP. Now I know what y'all are thinking. Y'all are thinking, I'm no Bobby Watkins. I'm no Lisa Lawrence. I'm no Ray Henderson. So I wanted to give you proof positive that the promise is true. That if you do the 3-way calls, I promise you that they will work. I promise you if you go to enough BOMs and do enough PBRs, I promise you that they will work. I promise you if you learn the edification, I promise you it will work. I promise you if you come to enough nationals, I promise you. I've been here. We've gone through it, and I wanted to show you proof positive of a person that's gone through more storms, saw more thunder, saw more rain, felt more lightning. She's been through more. Storms that she has endured would kill you. Mother Timpson is 84 years young. She said, I'm doing this business so my children and my children's children would know. And until you finish, you still working? If I'm still alive, I still got something to do. She said, I still got plans, and she got big plans. She said, she wanted to know when the next trip is, and where are we going, and what kind of car she getting, and what kind of watch are they giving out, and what kind of jacket is she going to get? Understand, everybody, if you stay with the boat, stay with the boat. It may be rocky. There may be some winds, and there may be some waves. But I read the Bible, and it says somewhere that we serve a God that says that I am the master of the sea. I am the Lord of the wind. He says, peace, be still. He says, waves, don't move. That's who we serve. And I'm staying with the boat. I'm staying with the boat. At first, they thought I was crazy for joining. Then they thought I was crazy for staying. Thought I was crazy for not quitting. I want to tell you, like Noah said afterwards. As he got off the boat, he handed off T-shirts to all of the animals and all of the people who stayed on the boat. Noah said, thank you, come again. Noah gave every rider on the boat a T-shirt and it says, Noah looked like an idiot until it started to rain. Keep building. Keep My name is Thomas Felder, Platinum Senior Vice President for the awesome and incredible team. God bless.